Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved here on the vanilla Pooping Evolved server. Hope you guys are having a good one today. I am in K mode and gonna fly right into that thing. So I hope you guys are having a good one today. My day is going pretty darn well, and we are coming close to the end of Season 3 of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. Yep, that's right, we're coming to a close. We're going to be doing some more stuff next season, but it's kind of fitting too, because today is, ironically, episode 100 of our series here on the Pooping Evolved server. So we're kind of gonna have I guess like a Memorial Day almost, or something along those lines, where we're gonna talk about some things and probably not do a whole lot today, but we are going to chat. I've asked you guys last episode to send me some of your questions. Many of you have done that, and so we're gonna do a little bit of chatting here today. So before we get into the chatting, I have a couple of announcements, administrative work, as they might say. First off, I want to say thank you guys. I am super close to 100,000 subscribers. We hit 85,000 subscribers last night, which was awesome. So we're super close. So if you guys, share the videos on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, whatever, wherever your preferred social media is, tell your buddies to subscribe. If you're watching these videos and you're not subscribed, maybe you do me a favor and you hit that subscribe button. Because, we are super close. 15,000 subs is not a lot and to gain. And I'm hoping that we can do that before too long. So with that, I also got partnered with a company called Design for Humans, or Design by Humans. I can't remember which one it exactly is. But they're a kind of a storefront, if you will. And they do t-shirts and phone cases and mugs and some other stuff like stickers and whatnot. So, I partnered up with them. Now, I do have a Spreadshirt shop as well, but most of those t-shirts on there are just my logos. And I'll kind of put up a little bit there about the Spreadshirt shop. But what I want to do with the Designs by Human shop is I want to have a little bit different of a storefront. I want to have designs by you guys. So what I ask of you guys, if it's at all possible, is if you can design a shirt. So if you're an artist out there in the community and you can design shirts, not really a logo. I don't necessarily want this shirt to pertain to any game or anything like that, but if it's something related to my channel, any of the series that I've done on my channel, so if it is linked to a particular game, I just want something a little bit different than just my Drax logo on a shirt. I want a graphical tee, something cool, something, someone would look at and say, I would buy that, without exactly knowing who me, Drax LP, the YouTuber is. I would just want to have a cool shirt. So, I am going to run this competition through till probably 2 weeks. We'll run it 2 weeks, depending on how many submissions I get in that 2 weeks time. We might extend it another week or two. I'll do updates when that kind of stuff happens and whatnot. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is I have a template here. As soon as I kill this raptor, I'll show you guys. I have a template that you can follow. It's right there. You can kind of check it out. It's Designs by Human. Make your art big. It's got to be within a certain size. You got to make sure it works on different colors and stuff like that. And I'll leave a link to this in the description down below. That way you can check it out if you want to. Just so you know, kind of what the sizing is and everything, and what could be there. So now I'm going to ask or tell you guys why you should participate in this. I am going to give away to the winner a $50 gift card, whether that's to Amazon, Steam, Humble Bundle, I don't know, wherever you want a gift card to. I will give you a $50 gift card if you are selected as the winner. Now, I might do like a competition thing where I have, like, I pick the final 5 or something like that, and you guys will end up picking the winner or something like that, or, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. If you guys are, interested in participating, there is a little bit of a incentive for you. Plus, if you want one, I will send you a t-shirt of, the design of your design on the t-shirt. Just anything like that. When I pick the winner, I will get in contact with them via email, and we'll kind of chat about some of the other perks that you might get. But yeah, so like I said, just looking for something general, something cool, something that would just be a cool shirt that you guys would like to draw. I don't know. Let me know. There will be an email address in the description of this video that you will send them to. Follow the templates. There'll be a link to the template in the description as well. And like I said, just 2 weeks, and you get some cool stuff. So I want to thank you guys in advance for that. I have been trying to come up with t-shirt designs for a while now, and I don't have that good of imagination when it comes to t-shirt designs, nor do I have the ability. So for any of you guys that participate in this, I will greatly appreciate it and look forward to seeing your submissions. What's next? Like I said, I also have the Spreadshirt shop, so if you guys want to check that out, you can do so in the description down below as well. That shop is basically just t-shirts with my logo on it, my Drax LP logo, all that stuff. So yeah, all right, well, and let's move on. So another thing that we're bringing up is my Patreon. If you guys do want to support the channel, not only can you purchase merchandise and stuff like that from Spreadshirt, but you can also support me on Patreon. Running a new perk right now that if you go at the certain level, you get a dinosaur named after yourself in the Anunnaki Genesis mod series. Me and Z are both participating in that. So that is a lot of fun. And then, there's other perks on there and stuff like that as well. If you'd rather not do Patreon and you still want to support, there's also Twitch. You can go over and sub to me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DraxLP. That's a $5 reoccurring benefit. No ads on my live streams or anything like that. You get access to my sub logos or sub emotes, and, you get the fancy Drax logo by your name and all that stuff. So yeah, that's a couple other ways. If you guys are interested in supporting me on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch channel, those are ways that you can do that as well. So now I asked you guys last episode to send me questions, so we're going to kind of get into those questions now. I'm going to fly around a little bit, check some bases out and stuff, and just kind of see what everyone's been up to this season, since we've been going for 100 episodes right now myself. I think that's close to 3, maybe 4 months. But the first question is from Judd Ed. And what YouTuber do you most want to collab with? And that question is a cool question. I was very happy to see a question like this. If I could collaborate with any YouTuber right now, it would probably be Paul's Hardware or Jay's 2 Cents or Lou from Unbox Therapy. I love those guys. I watch those guys all the time. They're not necessarily gaming YouTubers, but they are tech YouTubers, which I'm trying to, break into myself. And I think it'd be really cool to collaborate with them on a project or something. I don't have any contacts with them. I don't know them in any way, shape, or form. So I think it'd be really cool. Now, if we're talking strictly gaming YouTubers, then it would probably be, I'm kind of thinking Jacksepticeye or Northern Lion. Both of those guys are people that I've watched for a good while now. Truly admire, respect both of them for what they do, and I just truly enjoy their content, me personally. All right, so these next couple of questions are from Philip. And what country are you from? I'm from the United States of America. How long will you play Anunnaki Genesis with Zul'jin? As long as the series goes. Is your name Drax in real life, or is it just a gamer tag, and where'd you get it from? No, my name is not Drax in real life. My name in real life is Nathan. I've gone by Drax more in my adult years than I have gone by Nathan. Some people call me Nate. It's whatever. But I answer to Drax for the most part, more than anything really. So yeah, Drax came from Drax the Destroyer. He's a Marvel superhero. Long before Guardians of the Galaxy was a movie. It was just a comic book series, back in the day. So yeah, that's where the name came from. It was one of my usernames on Xbox Live back in Xbox 2 or Xbox like Xbox Days Halo 2, and it was also my name on World of Warcraft for the longest time as well. I went by Drax on my Night Elf Druid. So, where'd you grow up? Did you live in a city, an island, a beach? I grew up in the country, with not a whole lot of stuff around, pretty isolated, to be honest with you, until I later moved in with my dad, who didn't live in necessarily a city, but more of a suburbs type area, and yeah, that's where I grew up. And so that's all the questions from him. Let's see. You seem smart. Can you tell me how I got type A and type B of the flu? That's from Man with Zekan. And no, I can't tell you that. I'm smart, but I'm not medically smart. What games do you like to play the most? That's from Leon Xiao Yong. I really, if I butchered that, I apologize. Well, right now I'm playing a lot of The Division. I played a lot of the Overwatch beta. Playing a lot of those. I play Ark a lot, and then I've been playing Slither.io a lot. Short of that, my taste in games rotates quite a bit. So I'll play a game for a little while, and then I'll come back and play a little bit more and come back and whatnot, and yeah. All right, so let's keep scrolling down here. I need to keep going. Let's see. Is it? Oh, no, that's not a question. If you could crossbreed any two dinos, which would you breed? Well, to crossbreed a couple of dinos, I would say a Quetzal and a Spino. Having a flying Spino would be awesome and crazy and scary, and it's basically a dragon that doesn't breathe fire, but it's still really, really cool. And speaking of the devil, we got a Spino right here that I could probably take out. Yep, there it goes. But yeah, that would be a crazy mix, and I would be super excited about that. That question actually came from Jason Cruz, and he also says, if you could play as any dino, which would you play? Spino, again, Spinos are awesome. And if you ever plan on playing the game Rust, not Rust really, to be honest with you. I never played it, never really looked into it, hadn't really heard about it that much. I know that my buddy Z and an old friend of ours, Ruby Zone, played it quite a bit back in the day and did a nice little story mode with it and whatnot. But it was just nothing I've ever actually got interested in. So, okay, let's see. Just want to know if you're heading to PAX East again next year. I plan on it. I plan on trying to hit all the PAXs. Now, it's a long ways away, so promising anything in particular is not a good idea on my part. But I will say that I am going to try my best to go to a PAX again. I'll try to do all of them. That question came from Steven. And this one comes from Evil Gamer. What do you know about Islam and Arabic people? I'm from Algeria. Keep up the great work. To be honest, I don't know much of anything. I really don't know about religion or the Arabic people. I've never been overseas. My apologies. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. And, okay, this one's from Joe Clark. Joe asked, what made you get into the YouTube business? Well, back in the day, back when I started, it was strictly a hobby. I was playing Minecraft. A buddy of mine called La Fontaine was playing and recording it for YouTube. And so I started watching YouTubers and stuff like that. And I actually started watching Slipgator back in the day when he had about maybe 1,000 or 3,000 subs. He was playing Sliptopia, like back in the Fortress days. So yeah, that's who I started watching. So I kind of idolized Slip and started, my videos. Slip was actually the first person to ever comment on one of my videos. If you go back to my very, 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 very first video, it's a video. It's Minecraft. It's called My New Channel, and Slipgator was the first person to ever comment on one of my videos, which is kind of crazy to think about it now. Think about that we were such close friends. And we weren't friends back then. He was playing on Getting the Cart Pig with me on one of the servers that I had played on way back in the day. And yeah, it was just crazy. And then I was fortunate enough to meet the Hypermind guys, Zul'jin, and some of the other people that participated on that server with me. That dude Chaos, Zul'jin, Slipgator, Lapis Lori. There was all kinds of guys that you probably have heard about and heard of around the community, but didn't know that they were from that server, and they were. And so I got to meet them, and Zul'jin at Minecon 2013 was the very first person to ever really tell me, that I had what it took to be a YouTuber, and so that's what I did. I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and tried my absolute very best to be a YouTuber, and I owe a lot of that to Slip and Zul'jin. Those guys have helped me, have pushed me more than anyone else in my entire life, and really all I can do to those guys is say thank you for that, because it hasn't been easy, to be honest with you. It's actually been a tough go, and I wouldn't be here without those guys' help. Let's keep looking here. Any more question? Let's see. What do you like more, modded Ark or vanilla Ark? Really, right now, vanilla is just not entirely that much fun, because there's so much new, interesting stuff in modded that it really has my attention right now. Now, that's not to say that it won't change back in the future, but it was a lot like modded Minecraft for me, where it's new, interesting, lots of cool stuff, and I just find it really, really cool. So that's kind of where I stand on that. That question came from Tamara. And then this one, Ethan, of all the Peeping Evolved people, you're most likely person to have seen Civil War by now. If you have, is it an amazing movie? If you haven't, you should. It's an amazing movie. Not really a question there, but I will say that I have not actually seen Civil War yet. I do plan on going sometime this week with my wife, and so by the time you guys see this video, I might have already seen it. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing it, so no spoilers in the comment section. All right. Let's see. Keep looking here. What is my favorite part of Ark? Probably, I don't know. It's hard to say between the building and the taming. Especially on Anunnaki, the taming has definitely become really, really cool. But I kind of haven't expanded my building aspects of my YouTube channel as I would have liked. So I might make that a change in the future. Whose house is this? The Monkey Farm. All right. If you ride a dino, oh, you can't take it in arena. Okay. All right. So that is basically all the questions that I have from you guys. I do again want to say thank you guys very much for being a part of this, for hanging out, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for watching the videos that I'm doing. It is really, really awesome, and just want to say thank you again. So, all right, guys, for now, my name is Drax. Episode 100 is a wrap. See you guys back for Season 4 of Ark Survival Evolved on the Pooping Evolved server. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.